When someone talks about good or bad posture, you can't help but think about how these might look. Maybe just hearing the word posture is enough for you to adjust your shoulders back and sit nice and tall in your chair. Or perhaps you're watching this on your phone curled up on the couch looking like a croissant. But when most people think about posture, they think about how it relates to aches and pains, particularly in the neck, back, or shoulders. Although improving your posture may decrease pain and reduce the risk of injury, it can also impact your self-confidence and how others perceive you. For example, imagine you're going for an important job interview. What do you think transmits more confidence? Someone who is slouching and has poor posture, or someone with their shoulders back, chest out, and standing tall? Today's video will share 3 exercises you should incorporate into your training plan to strengthen your body and improve your posture for good, and some general guidelines to help you on this journey. Number 1, the face pull. If you're a bro, you probably bench a lot. Even if you don't think of yourself as a gym bro, chances are that you've been lifting for a while and you've had or are currently dealing with some sort of shoulder pain or discomfort. For most guys in the gym, we tend to do many pressing movements like the bench press and overhead press, but neglect our back musculature. Over time, this may lead to internal rotation of the shoulder, giving you that hunched forward posture that you often see at the gym. So how do we get back some much needed external rotation to open up the shoulders and counteract all that pressing we do while strengthening some often overlooked muscles, such as the posterior deltoids, rhomboids, and rotator cuffs? Enter the face pull. Face pulls are one of our favorite exercises to keep the shoulders strong and healthy, and they can help improve your posture. However, despite most people knowing about face pulls, there are some common mistakes in the execution which could lead you to not getting the full benefit of this exercise. Start by attaching a rope so it's in line with your upper chest or slightly higher. Grab the rope with a neutral grip from underneath, with your thumbs pointing backward, while keeping your chest up and your shoulders back and down. Begin the movement by retracting your scapula and pulling the rope toward your face. Then focus on bringing the rope to your nose. Finish the movement like a double bicep pose for full external rotation. Some common mistakes for the face pull include setting the rope too low, making the exercise more like an upright row rather than a face pull. This limits your capacity for external rotation of the shoulders because you have less thoracic extension, since the resistance is pulling you down and forward. Another mistake is leading with the elbows while shrugging up the weight, which results in less external rotation of the shoulders. The face pull is not a row. Think of a double front bicep pose to help you visualize how your elbow should be. Your wrist shouldn't be in front of your elbow at the end of the movement. Instead, it should be somewhat in line with your ears. Next, the grip. Some people perform the face pull with an overhand grip, which puts the shoulders internally rotated. If you already struggle with external rotation of the shoulders, this grip will have the opposite effect of what we want and possibly make matters worse. Finally, the goal shouldn't be to lift as much weight as possible. Instead, focus on executing the movement properly, squeezing the shoulder blades back at the end of the movement and getting a nice contraction in the back muscles. Use lighter weights and aim for 10 to 15 reps so you can focus on proper technique while getting a good muscle building stimulus. Try these for 3 to 4 sets at the end of your next push workout and see how you feel. Number 2, the farmer's carry. The farmer's carry is a great exercise that engages pretty much all major muscle groups and can help you improve your posture. However, to perform it correctly, you need to focus on properly positioning your hips, shoulders, and neck. Another benefit of farmer's carries is that they're a functional exercise that translates to many daily activities, from carrying groceries to picking up your kids or carrying heavy dumbbells at the gym. Further, it is also a great exercise to improve grip strength, a powerful predictor of all-cause mortality, and a more powerful predictor of cardiovascular mortality than systolic blood pressure. A stronger grip will also benefit your other lifts, especially those limited by grip strength such as rows, deadlifts, pull-ups, or pull-downs. While performing the farmer's carry, you want to keep your chin tucked, core braced, don't let your ribs flare out, and keep shoulders back and down while keeping your glutes engaged throughout the movement. To visualize what proper posture could look like, imagine a straight line connecting your ankle to your ears, going through the hips and shoulders. Try to maintain that alignment throughout the exercise. For this exercise, you can use heavier weights as it's a full body exercise and you can overload it more easily. Just make sure that your form is clean and you don't sacrifice technique for weight. If you're looking to add some extra challenge for your core, particularly the obliques, you can also do single arm farmer's carries. Number 3, conventional deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts. Last on our list, deadlifts. Not just a conventional deadlift, but Romanian deadlifts. In other words, hip hinge movements. Deadlifts are an incredible full body exercise and they can be done with a barbell, dumbbells, or a kettlebell. The deadlift is also a fundamental movement pattern and a great exercise to teach someone how to properly lift something off the floor and activate the posterior chain, such as the hamstrings and glutes. You probably heard someone say, lift with your legs, not with your back. Unfortunately, Most people have developed a faulty movement pattern where they round their back to lift heavy objects. This, combined with excessive sitting, can lead to progressive lower back pain. By learning how to do a hip hinge properly, you can dissociate the hips and pelvis from the lower back and improve your daily posture, whether you're picking something off the ground, wiping down a table, or cleaning the house. Even if you already deadlift regularly, most people could improve their technique. For example, one of the most common mistakes lifters make is that they'll overextend at the top of the deadlift, placing too much tension on the lower back, which could lead to injury over time. To make sure that you stay injury-free and safely overload this movement, here are some cues that will help you properly execute the deadlift and improve your posture. Number 1, before lifting the bar, shift your weight onto your heels and feel your hamstrings and glutes loading up the tension. Number 2, pull the slack off the bar while engaging your lats and mid-back, pulling the weight towards your legs. You should be experiencing tension in your upper and lower body. Number 3, press the floor away from you with your legs while keeping your back angle the same. Number 4, once the bar passes the knees, thrust your pelvis forward and squeeze your glutes without overextending your lower back. Number 5, make sure to send your hips back as you come down, while keeping tension in the upper body and posterior chain. These 3 exercises are arguably some of the most effective for correcting bad posture. However, in isolation they aren't enough, and most likely they won't be the only 3 exercises you need throughout your life to correct your posture. You have to look at the bigger picture. Given that our posture is a result of months and years of repeated movements, this is why we want to give you some additional insight that will give you a broader, more holistic approach to improving your posture. Pain. Most of us want to improve posture to fix imbalances or pain. However, pain science is a complex topic, and the link between pain and posture is not well supported by the current literature. For example, a 2016 systematic review by Barrett and others investigated whether thoracic spine posture was associated with shoulder pain, range of motion, and function, and found that thoracic kyphosis, otherwise known as upper back rounding, may not be an important contributor to the development of shoulder pain. In 2021, a study examined the association between text neck and neck pain in over 582 adults aged 18 to 65 and found no association. Although the science doesn't seem to support a strong link between poor posture and pain, some of us have probably experienced some type of pain due to repeated postural stresses in our daily lives. This is most likely because we repeat the same movement patterns every day. For example, imagine sitting at a desk all week and ending up overstimulating the same muscle groups, which could lead to pain and feeling tightness in the muscles. This is where resistance training could be helpful. Exercises like rows or deadlifts will help you gain strength in your posterior musculature, allowing you to stand more upright without a conscious effort. This is not to say that mobility drills are useless. Instead, you should dedicate most of your time and effort to activities that will likely be more productive, such as basic compound lifts that will strengthen the entire body. Once you have built a strong foundation, you can add some accessory exercises to work on any weak points you may have. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, as it'll truly help out the channel. Are you looking for a complete, done-for-you training and nutrition guide guaranteed to add slabs of muscle to your frame in the next 90 days? Claim your free copy of our book, Bulk Up Fast. The book has already been paid for. All you have to do is cover the small shipping fee. Just click the link in the description, tell us where to ship it, and we'll send it to you anywhere in the world. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.